take it. And I'm tell Diva I
Hey,
said hello
Vibe.
to her. Happy New Year too.
Yes, 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 yes. I'm
Yeah,
gonna go in,
yeah.
get my
I'm about
man.
to say y'all
No public announcements right now because I'm on live. Hey, Sister Vibe.
somebody coming, Martisa.
Yeah, I'm out. I'm out.
All right, Martisa.
All right, thank you. You see what they call me? They call me Martisa. All right, babe. Hey, hey. I did not tell y'all, did not tell you, was you in my live yesterday? That I was not gonna come on live until next year. See how I changed my mind? If you're talking, I can't hear you. No, the reason why you couldn't hear me is because I was actually talking to um one of my kids' friends. I went to go drop him off some cigarettes because he had no way of going, and the place that he gets cigarettes from, it's like an arm and a leg. So I ain't had shit to do. One good deed for the day, and now I'm gonna go pick up my significant other, and I'm gonna be going home with my man and with my family that's in my home. And I am I'm in a happy place today. Um, but yeah, like, sometimes I talk and I don't be knowing what I'm gonna say, and but I was riding here um and just something fell on my spirit. Like, I don't you know, I don't come out here trying to over explain myself, but I am human. And yes, I talk about God because if it was not for God, I wouldn't be at this place right now in my walk. Do I have it all together? Absolutely not. Do I come down? Do I come out and belittle anyone off the gate? Absolutely not. That's not my motive with YouTube. Um, I am normally loving light. I come with peace. I don't like to have any type of friction with anyone. I'd rather just be like, we can't get along. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and about my business and go on my own little bubble. I'm sorry if you're going in and out. The service. Okay, but yeah. So 2024. As y'all know, has been a challenging year for me. Picking and choosing my battles, staying consistent in my silence, especially with the neighbor and other things that surface. Um, and it's really hard because when you're trying to change for the better, knowing that the direction that God got you going through is far more greater than the walk that I was walking on my own. Do I make sense? Um, it's a lot harder. I just thank God for solid people in my life. I don't expect them to um I will, I love the support. Yes, I do, because I support in the natural. But what I love the most is when my sister and brother can chin check me and say to me, like, sis, you messing up. You cutting up, Maritza. You shouldn't have said that. What I love is that I could be mad at you today, and then tomorrow I will have a sit down with you, despite of um how I felt during you know our trials and tribulation, I call it. But I'm never the one to hold any grudge towards no one, and I'm not gonna start. Although people will pluck that last nerve. Um, I'm never the one. I'm never the one. I don't come out here and portray that I'm other than Maritza. What you see is what you motherfucking get. And I'm not going to change. I allow people's opinions that were formed to dictate, how serious I will get with the Lord. And I don't think that's like really fair for the Lord. That's for one, and for myself when I am genuinely trying to change and encourage others that it's never too late for them to change. The worst hurt is church hurt. The people that are um, constantly going, and I'm not talking about people individual, because I done had plenty of church hurts, and so please don't um, mistake my life as if I am directed towards anyone. Um, but like I was saying, this year was very, 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 very challenging. A lot of decisions that I had to make on how I was going to roll, and a lot of decisions of if I should let go. Did that rhyme? Yeah. What I don't like is that when God finally catches someone's heart, and they have this joy of sharing the good news on what God is doing in their life, there are people that are a little more advanced in their walk as far as knowing, where the scriptures at and this and that. I haven't got quite there yet. Um, but I'm aiming for it, and I'm eager to learn about the Lord. So the old Maritza is not here, but the new Maritza is more receptive to listen and to take constructive criticism. Does that make sense? Nobody knows your walk with God. Only yes, yes. I'm skimming through it. I'm sorry, Sister Vibe. Yeah, exactly. And if I was in the realm of being how I used to be, I would have walked away from it. I would have met the people where they stood. And not that I'm anyone's gangster, but I'm gonna tell you like this: I ain't no punk. So please don't mistake that. Nor do I have to sit or prove to anyone that I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing things different. Silence have been working for me. I noticed that people are highly upset because they're not getting any fever from me, considering what they did. I'm done. I know I take accountability for the part I play in each situation, whether people like it or not. Um, and I've come to grips that there are some people that are stuck in their ways, that are afraid to just say, "Look, I jacked up. I was trying to do a good thing, and it didn't turn out that way." It is not hard. It is not hard, especially at this big old age we are. Regardless of the age, we are adults. We should be able to take some sort of accountability. That's something that I got from Nart. If you didn't see her live, go revisit. Support a sister because she has good content. Um, and she speaks on some real stuff that that can help you. But anyway, she was talking about accountability, regardless of what the conversation was about. But what I got from her live was accountability. It's okay to take accountability. It's okay to chin check yourself to say, stop getting offended. Stop feeling like you need to prove or get any validation from anyone when God says, I made you new in me. So don't let no man just take that away from you. Am I making sense? I'm trying to make some sense, Sister Vibe. I'm just walking in love. I've really met some genuine people that, got a little fire in their spirit, but their heart outweighs any fire that may come up. You know what I'm saying? And some real solid people that is doing exactly what I want for people do that I do surround myself with. You know what I'm saying? Now we ain't gotta talk every day. I ain't gotta have the title of best friend. I'm just a sister, and if you receive me in your life, I be wanting to act in the flesh because at the end of the day I'm your friend. But a real friend is not gonna lead you to hell. A real friend is gonna tell you the truth. You feel what I'm saying? So, part of taking accountability will set you free from shit. You know what I'm saying? And people don't realize that, but it's the truth. You know, we sit here, we fuss, we fight, we disagree to agree. Sometimes we go overboard because we're angry, and I'm gonna say it, it's normal because you're freaking human. But when we living in this wicked world, the last thing a person will want to do is cause more of confusion when there's already confusion all by itself. You feel me? And I'm coming out of 2024 with a big V on my chest because I got the victory of all that was meant to tear me down in 2024. I am still standing. And I've did things that the regular Maritz, not the regular, the old Maritza normally don't do. Taking accountability, apologizing for the words that were used when I was mad. My actions. You know what that did for me? That allowed me to feel free and it allowed me to be stress free, knowing that I did take accountability. So, accountability, another thing that I've learned this year is not caring. Not caring in the evil way, but not caring what people got to say. Because they talked about the Lord, they talked about Jesus, right? Jesus had a disciple that betrayed him. I know that much, but he still loved on them. May not been up close and personal because we're living in a different time, now. But the best way we know how on this earth. You know what I'm saying? And that's just removing yourself from the equation and wiping your hands, giving them totally to God. So that's where I'm at, and I'm grateful that I ain't gotta cuss nobody ass out because they formed an opinion about me. Fuck your opinions and the thoughts that come after that. You know what I'm saying? Like I used to say, like, you're not giving me the triple F. You're not financing me, you're not fucking me, and you're not feeding me. So if none of those is interrupted, then I ain't got no worries. What the hell I'm gonna sit here and go back and forth with someone that I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It just hurts me because I am genuine despite of what people may say about being encouraged. Being encouraged came from an inspiration of another content creator, which I call sister now. She's rough and tough with her afro puffs. There's a couple of them with the puffs, but she's real. And she know who she is. A couple of them know who they are. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate your assignment in my life because a motherfucker that ain't easy to deal with. I can admit to that. I can testify. But I've come a long way, and God gave me joy. He gave me joy after pain. I'm saying something right now. We have to remember that we all fall short of the glory of God. That's right, sis. That's right. The world would be a better place if people understood that. You know, I'm trying to save souls for the Lord because there are people that are undecisive on who they're going to serve because of all the hurt that they have experienced in life. I'm just like a symbol of hope because I've been through some shit that I'm just touching the surface on that I've been through. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that I'm still here and God's using me while I'm in my mess and I'm learning at the same time, God is still parading. Hey, my daughter ain't perfect. And I know sometimes she don't fucking listen. Well, he don't say the F word. But she's growing. She's growing in me. She's trusting me more. She's not reacting so much. You see, I ain't say I ain't reacting. I'm not reacting so much. And she's remaining humble despite of the smear campaign of me on YouTube and off YouTube. To know me is to get to know me. Don't go by what other people may say. She's this, she's fake. She's the devil. She's a sheep in wolf clothing. Nah, how am I a sheep in wolf clothing? I ain't hiding shit. I'm coming raw dog. The only difference between me and actually going raw dog up with somebody is that I'm not going to give you no disease. I'm going to give you a sense of hope that if God could change me and my thinking, that nothing's impossible for you. Believe that with all your heart. So, me reflecting on yesterday's live, I kind of had to check myself, when she got off because my mind is a merry-go-round, and I start thinking some evil stuff, um, knowing that it's a sin too. So I had to repent and ask God to forgive me for that, and I asked God to remove it. It comes from something. It comes from that church hurt, people that you felt that you can collaborate with showed you something totally different. And it's a few of y'all. Now I'm directing it. It's a few of y'all. But the few that are left are the ones that God allowed me um, to get that good sisterly love. You know what I'm saying? So to God be the glory because, honey, I'm still a mess, but just imagine before Christ. I was a hot ass mess. I was stubborn. You'll say something to help me out, I'll get mad at you, or I'll get into a full-fledged argument, cuss you out, do all things that I don't do today. I'm a thinker now. I think about like, damn, she really fucks with me like that. If she didn't care about me, she wouldn't have said her words to me, which initially ended up helping me at the end because it allowed me to think and correct. So like my thing, guys, 2025. You're really not feeling the sister. I'm not forcing nobody's hands to be there. If you don't want to be there, you don't have to be there. It's either I fucks with you or I don't. And if I still mess with you, that means I still see something good in you, despite of. But if I stop messing with you out of the norm, then that's because I don't see something that does not work with God's plans that He had for me today. You know what I'm saying? Just maybe you for somebody else, but you're not for me right now. Because it's all it's gonna do is set me back to the beginning. You know what I'm saying? I'm driving vibes, so I'm like trying to be careful and drive slow and also read what you wrote. But I appreciate you being here, Sister Vibe. We are sisters in Christ. We are virtual sisters. And although I don't know what you look like, you are still beautiful. I feel like we're connected. Um, Sister Love, I think she's on vacation. I haven't spoken to her in probably 2 days, but I seen her live earlier, so she's away for the holiday. Hit her channel up too. Um, 2025, God got something in store for all of us. If you listen to this, you're included too. So whatever it is that you've been carrying in 2025, leave that sucker here. Leave people where they have you jacked up. And I'm being clean with it because we tend to bring that baggage with us and it serves no purpose. You feel what I'm saying? It really doesn't. All it's going to do is keep us stagnant and in place. That means the same thing, but it just sounds good together. Stagnant to not moving forward. You know what I'm saying? And we all have a purpose, regardless of who we are. If you're still breathing, that means God still has purpose on you. You still got time to correct some things. For you churchgoers, you included. For believers, I'm included too. So I'm going to be more conscious into this year coming on who I feed into. Again, I don't care. I don't want to hear who said what. Let it be their opinion because it doesn't define me as a person. Um, One person that doesn't like me, okay. I got a lot more that don't care for me, but I got a lot of people that loves the fuck out of me. Believe that. On YouTube and outside of YouTube. Because I'm rare and rare. We can stop talking. We could be mad at each other, cussing each other out. And when we get back together, if God permits for us to get back together, I'm gonna tell you exactly what I said. I'm gonna apologize and tell you. Because that's just who I am. It's not a part of me that I like. I get mad and then I go off. I don't want to be doing that no more. But also it's because the people that I allow to get underneath my skin, and that's no more. No more, Betsy. No more of me. Let's all do great things in the new year. Amen. More of God, less of me. That's where I'm at. That's exactly where I'm at. And it just feels good that even when people that are more advanced than you in the word, when they hurt you, like you could feel the difference. Like it's not so much of a bad hurt like how I was in the beginning of my walk. You know what I'm saying? It's upsetting. because you kind of put people on the pedestal like, damn, I want to learn just like her. Not that I idolize, but iron sharpens iron. That's what it's all about, right? It's not that I'm trying to be like anyone, but I would like to know, what else do you know about the Lord? But sometimes it doesn't work like it. And God allowed me to see it this year. Um, and that's it. 2024, God showed the wrath in my ass because I thought I was going to jail, and then He turned around and showed me favor and got rid of the problem. And you know why, right? Because I finally learned something. Hey, Sister Marie, where the hell you been? I'm glad that you decided to show you were alive. Hey, everybody. Hey, I'm a whole vibe. Sister Marie is saying hello. Yes, where you been, sis? Oh, well, you've been busy with the grands and shit. You making it clap, sis. That's why we haven't seen you, because you making it clap. Yeah, so, I was a little discouraged half this, well, most of the year because of the things that was going on in my personal life, but I am back. The people that I was feuding with, we're not feuding anymore. Even the one that I don't speak to no more. The people that I'm not feuding. I wish people well, wholeheartedly. I want to see people when I want to see people get closer to God. I want you to get into heaven, even if you don't want to see me um meet with the Lord. You know what I'm saying? I pray that God gives everyone grace and mercy. I pray that God continue to show you favor in your life and show you the things that you need to work on while we still here. Get something right. He understands that we're not gonna be perfect, but the crazy thing that you would want to be caught up in um is doing the wrong shit when the Lord comes and does his collection of his kids. Okay, so I'm trying not to, I have to repent daily and ask God to just show me favor and show me the direction and all that good stuff that he allows us. You know what I'm saying? So I am at my destination. Hello, Wally. I didn't see the. Can I call you Wally Vlog? How are you? Welcome. First time seeing you. Welcome. If you didn't catch me from the beginning, catch me. I pray that you get encouraged because that's my channel. My channel is all about uplifting and learning together how to get this walking on earth right, and how we can be better as a whole. And like a support channel, a place where you could just lay your head down. Now I can take you off. It's hot. I'm home. I said I'm home. Um, yes, that's true. I understand. I want to go up, not down. You're right. I was being nasty in my head. Hey, Lakin. Hey, Boo. My sister for 4.5 years. We've been, we've been really rocking together, Lakin. We've been rocking. We don't rock. And let me say again, like, Lakin is the fucking truth. You know, um, Not to go in all details, but it was a while back. Um, she was being convicted for whatever God's reasons, and she was woman enough to talk to me, and like, I love that, and I respect her so much for that, because I would have probably felt another way if we didn't have the discussion. I admit, but the fact that you was woman enough to come to me and we was able to have an adult conversation, and whatever I had to apologize for. I never did nothing to you, but you feel what I'm saying. Not trying to advertise, just wanted y'all to come on panel and just talk about different topics, sister. No, you good, sis. I don't take it no way. You go ahead and broadcast. Are you a member? Can you please I'm not a member, I didn't mean to say it like that. You got the rich. Lakin, I'm giving you all of y'all an opportunity to drop your channel so that we can continue to support, you know? And that's what it's all about. Yesterday I was talking, I was like, yeah, I'm a Gemini, we change our damn mind. Whenever something drops in our spirit, we be ready to talk. And we already talkative by nature. But, it just dropped and because I was thinking, from last night, like what could I did different? Um, I know I got some stuff that I still gotta work on. But, you know, baby steps. I'm still a toddler. And I ain't afraid to say it. But listen guys, it is 5:26. Yes. Drop your channels. Thank you. Thank you. Sharing is Karen. Please share my live. Let me see if I can share my stream info. No, I can't. I can't doing it. Oh no, I didn't want to do that. See how I'm going off? At Maritza, I have a problem with one of my neighbors now. I thought of you, but I was fixing to put my foot in her. Ooh, don't do it. Don't. I'm gonna tell you right now, sis. Do not do it because them Karens want to call Popo, and we too pretty and too anointed to allow anyone to take us out of character. Okay, well for me anymore, because that was a big ass lesson for me. God let me be scared for the whole damn year up to September. I thought I was gonna spend 25 to life for a swipe. I thought it was over. I thought this how the story was gonna end. But when I sat with God and I said, and I'm being honest, I said to him, thank you for soccer her, not me. What she deserved this is. She kept playing in my face, and I hadn't had enough of her daughter playing in my face and feeling like a sucker that I ain't lay her daughter ass out. But that was God showing me that I didn't have to put my hands on him because he already had it. You see how you can hand people to God and say, God, I said to God, God, I can't do this. How many lessons you gonna show me? I get it. I'm doing good, but I'm like two nuts loose. Snap, crackle, pop. And that's what happened. I'm just glad that I didn't bruise her. You still in the same place, Maritza. What do you mean? My home? Yes. I'm still there. I ain't going out. I'm a Gemini. We don't run. We run people. Just by our presence. I'm not a violent person. I only become violent when someone steps to me, and then I have to Muhammad Ali your ass, cause that shake be the Holy Ghost. Like, don't do it. Don't do it. But then that flesh be like, just sock her one good time so that she can learn. And you see, I almost went to jail behind that shit. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. You got me cooking poor man gumbo now. No crabs anymore. Oh Lord. But yeah, so that's my discussion for today. For the last time this year, I've learned to take constructive criticism in 2024. I learned that favor is sometimes fair. I learned that I could walk away from people without explaining myself. And I'm aware that my discernment game is getting strong. So, from here on out, If you think I'm gonna react to it, please don't tell me. I don't want to know. I don't care. Happy New Year's, boo. I see you next year. See you next year. Yes, we made it. Shit. Damn. I listen. If you knew what I was going through mentally, you will understand my joy right now. I promise you. Happy New Year's to all. I miss you all, and I love you all. And yes, you can live your neighbors. You can't. I'm a little slow right now. Yeah. Yeah, don't let them live. Let them live. Let God handle them. My recommendation. Hey, brother Delvin, what's up? Happy New Year. My recommendation to anyone that has an issue with a neighbor, that is just a pest. My advice to you is to do everything legally. If it becomes too much, document everything. Take pictures, because that's what I learned too. The power of pen and documentations will win your case. But in my case, I didn't have to show all of that. That's how I know it was God. Um, and just keep praying. Eventually, before you know it, you'll be able to take a deep breath, and releasing all that anger that you had inside of you in a good way. So please, please don't get yourself in trouble. Although that bitch needed that punch. The next time something happen, I'm gonna walk away. And I'm gonna walk away fast. Because that next punch may be the fatal one. For the punch that the other person that didn't get. So I'm not dealing with anyone that shows me a bad energy. If you don't care for me, I can feel it. Um, for the most part, if I'm coming into your chat, and it don't have to be every day. If I'm coming and I'm saying hello, it's because I genuinely support you. You know, and that is that. I I don't. I'm very unbiased. What does that? I'm biased. The definition that I don't get into people's mess, and I don't entertain it either. If I fucks with you and I mess with somebody else, at the same time I won't involve myself as far as having an opinion, and I won't be sitting in the setting where you dogging my sister friend out. I'm just not doing that. I can't. I can't do it. And it is not just one person or the other. If one person is talking about the other, I'm not going in their chat. If the other person is doing the same, I won't go in their chat while they dogging out. I'll come out when the coast is clear. And I just pray that y'all don't take it no way. I just don't want to be in the mix. I like to be the piece in the center, not the person that caused confusion. Me either. They were on me at first until I was on my motherfucking way. Yeah, calm down, Chili. Calm down, Senora. We can't be doing that. Hey, Young is here. Hey, brother Young. Oh, I gotta go. Peace out, guys. Love y'all. And I'll be hitting y'all tomorrow. I forgot I gotta pick him up at 5:30. Peace out. Don't you say a